With the days of catastrophic deficits behind him, Governor Jerry Brown is now seeking to implement, a bold, ambitious agenda. Education is a major part of that.
We've asked about whether funding should be shifted from higher income communities to schools with students at greater risk.
The USC Dornsife Los Angeles Times poll found that voters are divided. Half of registered voters support that proposal, while 39% oppose the idea, which is the centerpiece of the governor's education agenda. Support for that plan in the poll split along racial and socioeconomic lines. 67% of Latinos backed the proposal, compared with 42% of whites. The second part of the proposal is to give local school districts more flexibility with the state money that they receive.
And not surprisingly, there's overwhelming support for that, because I think most Californians reasonably assume that the closer you are to a school and to the students, the better equipped you are to make a decision about how that money ought to be spent.
Voters were much more supportive of Brown's proposal to give local districts more control over the state funds that they receive. But voters rejected legislative efforts to make it easier for local governments to raise more education money through parcel taxes. Parcel tax is a flat rate property tax levied by a local government. So only 41% of registered voters supported legislation that would put a measure on the state ballot to change the Constitution to lower the vote threshold to pass those types of parcel taxes.
The day after the election last November, the day after Proposition 30 passed, Governor Brown held a news conference and he cautioned the Democrats in the legislature, the members of his own party, to proceed cautiously. He told them, "We've just raised taxes on Californians. We're not going to go back and ask them for more money." The results of our poll show that not only do Californians not want to see another tax increase, they also don't want to see the threshold lowered by which local taxes can be approved. Californians feel like they were told that Proposition 30 solved their problems when they voted for it last November. They're not in the mood to hear about the need for more taxes.